Gaurav, please go ahead.
Good evening, sir. Jai Hind.
Jai Hind, good evening.
So I had a doubt regarding the TAT part as to
Hmm.
the TAT responses that you have written in the story. Should it be associated with the VAT and the SRT responses as well?
नहीं समझा. Come again.
Like the TAT responses, the TAT story responses, the story which we have written, should the responses of TAT stories, should
Hmm.
it be associated with the VAT and the SRTs, or it might
No,
be
you
different as
see again. You need not consciously associate anything. You need not think also कि मैं क्या लिख रहा हूँ, वो कैसे evaluate होगा. Nothing. You need not think at all during the psychology test. Ideally, but because all these misconceptions have already floated, I wanted to address the concepts and tell you कि ये logic है. इसको अच्छे से कस्टमाइज करो, सुधारो, ये सब बोलना पड़ा बिकॉज मोस्ट ऑफ यू हैव ऑलरेडी हैड अ लॉट ऑफ रॉन्ग लर्निंग्स व्हेन इट कम्स टू साइकोलॉजी टेस्ट. अदरवाइज साइकोलॉजी टेस्ट सिंपली इफ एन आइडियल कैंडिडेट बचपन से कुछ भी नहीं पता, उसको एसएसबी का टेस्ट क्या क्या होती है वो भी नहीं पता, इफ ही गोज एंड इफ ही जस्ट फॉलोज द इंस्ट्रक्शंस गिवन, he will naturally write good stories, naturally give good responses, and come out recommended. Because a lot of thinking has already gone, a lot of you already are practicing in a wrong way. I designed this course in a way कि यार ये सब बताना पड़ेगा इनको. Otherwise it need not be associated. TAT में जो लिख रहे हो, WT में वो जो लिख रहे हो, सब कुछ तुम्हारे मन से ही आ रहा है ना. So you don't need to relate it. They are naturally related only. Everything is coming out of
well.
your own imagination, out of your own mind. So even if you don't think of it, they will be related.
Also, sir, if like you have told, like don't force a positive story to the picture, but
Hmm.
if we transition a negative story to a positive outcome,
Mm-hmm.
like if a negative picture is given, and if we try to transition it into a positive outcome, so will it fetch me a good story?
Why
I mean,
again? Don't think of score. Yeah, it will help you. It does help. Again, a negative picture is usually what you call negative picture is if there is some death, if there is some robbery, if there is an
yeah,
attempt for rape, if there is anything which shows emergency, a fire ho gaya. So that is not negative. That is crisis. That is an emergency. That is an action oriented picture where you are expected to take some action for to take control of that situation. तो स्टिमुलस नेगेटिव नहीं हो सकता, वो तो लाइफ में होती है. दुश्मन अटैक करेगा ही, चोर चोरी करेगा ही, तो दैट इज नॉट नेगेटिव. दैट इज हाउ लाइफ इज.
yeah,
एंड यू आर सपोज टू tackle that situation and make sure you know you are achieving whatever outcome you have chosen. Yeah, you
okay,
need to,
okay. Then how,
in your words, you need to, yes, change that negative into positive and make sure a positive outcome is achieved towards the end.
Okay, okay. And one more out, sir.
Hmm.
Like in the
Hmm.
blank story, like you told, like we should write about our own life experiences, or we
Hmm.
should just there is a the buffer period before starting the next test. So
Right.
should we write according to our life experiences, or is it better to write a already learned story regarding our life experience or related with our life experiences? Like if I have managed a club,
Hmm.
so is it better for me to already read a story related to my life experiences and write it down rather than on the spot writing the
Yes,
story?
yes, that is a good practice. You can prepare a story about yourself which you feel is mention worthy, and you can write that.
Mhm. Okay, okay. Also, sir, in the blank story, there should be no such thing as it should be related with your other stories. It is
No,
completely different
no.
only. Okay, okay, fine. Thank you,
Yeah,
sir.
all the best. Abhishek, go ahead, please.
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir. Like as you told in the 12th picture, sir, like basically what I used to write in the 12th picture is sir, like I used to write operational in nature. Like basically, if I am giving any task to do or the role of responsibility that is being given, I used to
Hmm.
follow those things in the 12th story. Like, is
Okay.
it best to carry out this operational in nature or the administrative themes in the 12th picture?
Doesn't matter. Majority in throughout your 12 stories, I told maximum try to keep uh, operational and as little as possible. And in some stories, it is impossible to be operational because if a person is reading for an exam, it can't be immediate. Na? It has to be in some sense administrative or maintenance oriented. But operational in a majority of your stories will show that you are that kind of a person overall, but you need not consciously do it. 12th picture specifically ऐसे कुछ जरूरी नहीं है कि operationally लिखना है या administratively लिखना है. Anything about yourself which you feel is a good quality to mention, you can frame a story around that and write.
Yes, sir. I have one more doubt. Like, basically, if
Hey, you are being very slow. Try to ask
yes, sir.
very fast and let me move on to the other people. Yeah.
In the stories, like most of the times, if you are a male, consider a male as a hero character. But if we see that, like, if the picture scene is like totally of a two female or any female characters only, if you don't
That
see a
is
male,
allowed. See, in most of the pictures, if you try to do it, then it is a good practice, but it is not mandatory for you to choose a male character only. You can put yourselves in a female character also and show your qualities, na? So it is
oh,
not important or necessary for you to choose male character of the same age in every story. Majority try to keep, but clearly if there are two females in a picture, you can take one of the females as the main character. Or if you want to imagine yourself or some male character, you can introduce a character from outside who is not evident in the picture. But then again, that goes on to say you have either mugged up a story, or you are trying to force fit something which is not given, or you are over imagining stuff or something. So instead of going through that route, just take one of the female characters only as your main character and try to show everything else like task, achievement.
yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you, sir.
Yeah. Om Prakash, go ahead. And be quick, guys. I have only 10
Yes,
minutes.
Jain sir.
Jai Hind.
Sir, I have somewhere same problem as Ravisha. In my last two SSBs, what I noticed that after writing 5 to 6 stories, my mind suddenly gets blank and there are no ideas coming. But after that, when there is no time pressure and I'm in my bed, suddenly there are many ideas and actions come regarding those stories. And those stories which I wrote earlier in TED seems very unrealistic and very poor actions was there because there is no time pressure for me then. So this is problem. And
then naturally you lack the ability of handling stress, of performing under pressure, which is a weakness which you need to work on. It is not your ability to write stories which is being checked. It is your ability to perform under pressure also. And psychology tests have a logic behind being time bound, behind being stressful, because only in those situations your natural responses come out. If I give you 1 hour to write a story, then तुम बहुत अच्छे से सोचोगे and ideal story लिख लोगे ना, and it is not coming out of your natural reaction. So these tests are time bound on purpose, and it is good if you are feeling stressful during the tests. That is when you are giving out real responses. But with practice, by putting yourself through multiple rounds of practice, you will in some sense overcome that time pressure. Have you ever taken timed practices ki exactly 30 seconds dekhna hai and 4 minutes likhna hai? Do you do that practice regularly? Batao, did you mute yourself again? Okay. Are you there, Om?
Yes, sir. Sir, actually, I do not take a lot of time practices because my seniors recommended me that you should not practice a lot of TED stories. And in fact, like in my WAT, WAT and SRTs, when I look backward, there are no problem. I am very satisfied with what I wrote in WAT or SRT. But this same problem I have only in TED.
That is the problem of uncertainty. WAT, SRT it's a little easier, I told you na. TAT is the most difficult because everything is uncertain here. Everything is coming from your unconscious and you have very little control on how well you perform. Naturally, if you are good in your life, if you are good in everything you do, then your TAT also reflects that. When it comes to only this test, only TAT, how do you perform to your best potential? You have timed practice, not many. Like your seniors were right when they told don't practice too many pictures, like hundreds of pictures you take and start writing stories or imagining stuff. It will kind of train your mind and you will get same ideas when you see real TAT pictures in your SSB. Take very limited, like maybe 2 or 3 rounds of time practices, but do it in the right way. Sit, give your responses, and then come and analyze all 12 pictures as a pattern. Every story, you guys, what you do is you write a story and then you start judging the quality of the story and quality of responses you give, which doesn't make any sense because overall what you are as a person will come out across those 12 stories and in combination with the other tests, WAT, SRT, SD, and with your PIQ. So that is how psychology test evaluation should happen. Because you don't want to do it or you are not trained to do it, what you do is you look at one story, you look at the quality, what other person has written versus what you have written, and then you start making conclusions ki mera story rating अच्छा नहीं है और मैं time manage नहीं कर पा रहा हूँ. Don't do that. across 12 stories in 1 or 2 stories, if you are not able to complete on time also, that is also okay. Overall, if you are writing good quality stories, if you are giving out your qualities in a good manner, over the last 1 hour I've been explaining that only ना, तो वो अगर अच्छे से कर पा रहे हो, even if a few stories have not gone up to the mark or not as much as you imagined, that is all right, perfectly all right.
So, sir, it is you are suggesting that I should take 2 to 3 sessions of 12 stories, writing them in time pressure will help me.
I am just giving a random number कि कम practice करो. 2 to 3 is not some ऐसे ideal number. It
Yes, I
is
got it.
up to you. Like you can take more also, but you need to make sure those ideas won't come in your actual TIT. For that, you'll have to consciously think of everything. SSB है अगर 6 महीने बाद तो अभी कर लो, अभी 10 times practice भी कर लो. बट अगर है नेक्स्ट वीक SSB एंड अभी बैठ के तुम 40-50 पिक्चर्स प्रैक्टिस कर रहे हो, देन इट इज रॉन्ग बिकॉज सेम आइडियाज तुम्हें नेक्स्ट वीक भी आएंगे व्हेन यू गो देयर.
Yes, sir.
So according to what I have told, you can plan your own practice and do.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Kavya Lakshmi Narayana, please go ahead.
Jain sir.
Jai Hind.
Sir, in TAT, the picture shows all the character was negative means we should write story with our negative sentence, or we can start with any positive, sir.
What?
Sir, sir, in the picture, the characters all was negative, sir.
Okay. What do you mean by negative? All this while I've been telling that only. There's no
So the one
negative.
person was, example, on picture was that picture, sir.
Death. Okay.
Yes, sir. The story will our mind will get starting only. It was a negative story like that. It will yes,
Okay.
sir. How to start and how to conclude it, sir? Like that. That like some stories, sir.
The same structure which I told, that is universal. For every picture, you need to start with an introduction, what happened in the past and what is going on now. If death is what is being seen, then yeah, although there was some effort by the doctor or by the person who took the person to the hospital, death happened. And now after death, what is going to happen? Like how will the aftermath happen? Like who will take care of the family, or what final rites will happen for that dead person, or anything. Like based on what task you have chosen, how you have chosen your main character, it will be customized.
Yes. So we can write a negative story on that. Any.
वही बोल रहा हूँ यार, there is no negative story. कितनी बार बोलूँ?
Okay,
Pay
sir.
attention when I'm teaching.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Guys, one more year. You guys are not giving those reviews. A lot of you are yet to give. अभी WhatsApp में भेजा है मैंने. Please go and give a good rating and write whatever you are feeling. वो AI use मत करना फिर से उसमें. Write naturally what you are feeling when you attend these classes. It will help. It will help boost some online presence. So people will enroll in the upcoming batches. So please do that. Around 80 of you are here and only 5 or 6 have responded. So all of you, please go click on that link and write your review. Write a nice review so that other people will get to know. Aspirants in the future can also enroll in this program. Okay, next कौन था? Ganesh, go ahead please. I'm running out of time also, so please be quick. And if there are any repeated doubts, if there are any doubts not relevant to today's teachings, please avoid. Ask in the group.
Hello.
Others will get back to you. Yeah, Ganesh, go. Ganesh, go ahead. Ask your doubt.
Sir, Jain, sir. Very thank you for that. Sir. Hello?
You're welcome.
Sir. Actually, I selected for TES 55, sir.
Okay.
It is my very first SSB. Can you suggest me how should I focus on it, and how should go?
Not relevant. See, again, you're wasting my
it.
time. This is not relevant to what was taught today. Na? General doubts ke liye I have kept an Instagram live.
And these classes are enough for our...
No, sorry. यार rules follow करो यार. I have limited time and I may miss some important doubts related to today's session. Generic doubts not related to today's, please don't ask. Amit, go ahead please.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Sir, I have a doubt related to the picture which you showed earlier. In that picture, a woman was crying and a man was lying on the bed. Two stories came to my mind. One was that maybe the person drank wine last night, and the woman there was his wife. and
है.
she is crying. She was crying basically because of her husband's habit. And second story came to my mind was that the woman lost something precious, and now she is crying that if she tell this to his husband, to her husband, that maybe
Don't
he.
again. I won't correct your story. Whatever your imagination is, it is correct. And I won't comment on whether it is right or wrong also. Unless I analyze all your stories, I won't comment on it. So it is waste of effort if you ask also. नहीं बताऊंगा. Because none of it is right or wrong. Whatever you think is right only. If it is a dead body, if it is some accident, if it is some person drinking and lying down, everything is correct only for one story.
Okay.
Like, did you understand what I told throughout this 1 hour?
Yeah.
Then you shouldn't ask one story का picture लेके कि ये गलत है या सही है. It is correct only from my side.
Okay.
All the best.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Vishal, go ahead. Vishal, unmute yourself. Yeah.
Jain sir.
Jai Hind.
Sir, my doubt is
Your
that
internet is
whenever
bad.
I have been to the SSB almost 8 times.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, sir, are you able to hear me?
Yeah, you're audible
Sir,
now.
the doubt is that I have been to the TAT sessions many times in the real life, but still there are some cases when I do not get an idea on a certain pictures.
कैसे हो
So,
सकता है?
like what exactly?
Ideas नहीं
exactly
आते. Give me an example of a picture where you cannot get any idea.
There are some instances, sir, like I do not get a positive idea. Like
Again, what is positive idea? That's a misconception. Any idea which you get after looking at a picture is a good idea only. It is coming out of your imagination.
Moreover, sir, then there are not enough actions to be added
Not
into
required.
the stories.
It is a
Not
good
required.
practice to do actionable stories for most of your pictures, but it is not necessary for every picture. That is what I've been trying to tell you. You need not treat everything as a rule. All these are good practices to have, but are not completely necessary. Most necessary things are for you to complete a story within 4 minutes, right out of your own imagination without any mugging up or pre-preparation. If you do these two things well, you are doing well only. In order to do better than your past attempts, all these other practices, all the concepts that I taught, you can remember and practice accordingly.
One last doubt, sir. Like exactly if I have to improve like my power of imagination into the stories, like I want to make more practical and realistic stories. So what I can do in my real life to inculcate
I told
that?
you na, first question was that only. I told you in great detail. Anyway, this session will be recorded. Watch it again. I have answered this question.
Sure, sir.
Next, Rishi Prasad. I am already out of time. I am just taking last 2 doubts. The remaining of you, please use the group to ask your doubts. If there is anything which I feel I need to answer, I'll come back, or you can answer amongst yourselves. Yeah.
Sir, good
Rishi.
evening, sir.
Yes, good evening.
Sir, you have said about unconscious mind and subconscious mind, right? How do we can work on it, sir, to make
You
it
need
better?
not work on it. You need not work on it. It is there and it will do its job. You just do the practice the way I told you. That is all.
Sir, but what if I'm not well suitable for this armed forces, but I would like to join these services?
If
how
you are
can
not
I improve
suitable, you
myself?
can't join, and you shouldn't join also.
Really, sir?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, willingness
Okay.
is different, capacity is different. You can have a dream, but if you don't have the suitability, then how can you join?
Whether we can take time and improve ourselves, whether it is
That you can
possible.
do, yes. But you are asking me, how do I train my unconscious mind? Do you mean how do I give responses which they desire?
Yes, sir. Whether it is possible, sir, after taking some
No.
time.
Not possible also, and you shouldn't do also. You can't do.
Okay.
Instead ask me how do you improve yourself? Now why are you asking me how do I train my mind and give responses which they'll like and then get myself recommended?
Sir, not sir. I'm asking how to make whether it is possible to make us ready for armed forces
It is
in unconscious
possible
mind.
if you. Unconscious, subconscious क्यों पूछ रहे हो? Unconscious mind is that layer of your mind which has all your actions, thoughts, imaginations, which are not. You are not trying to control them with your thinking. They are there inside. And you can't change them also. If your core value is, let's say you're an honest person, in any situation you will be honest. That you cannot change unless there is some, life-changing incident which happens and you realize that honesty is a bad quality to have. and then you start lying, it won't change. It is what you are as a person. Why do you want to change that just to become an officer? If you are naturally fit for that job, you will get recommended only.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Last doubt, guys. Very sorry, I am already running out of time. Remaining doubts you can please ask in the group. Praveen Kumar, please.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Sir, I have a doubt related to my last SSB. I was shown a picture, the second picture of mine. Can we discuss that?
No, individual pictures I am not discussing.
So actually, I have a doubt about the outfit of the characters. Actually, there were a lot of characters,
Okay.
and it was evident that the story was to go about a sports event or a running event. They were all running,
Okay.
but they were wearing formal dress.
Again, you are talking out of memory. How do I know unless I see the picture?
Sir, actually, that was very evident. I
It
talked
was
to
evident
my
to you. It need not be the truth. It may not be evident to the person sitting next to you. It came out of perception plus imagination. So you could have
actually they
seen
were
something.
yes, sir. You are right, but actually there were 50 plus people, and they
ठीक है,
were all
all of you
running.
imagined the same, all of you perceived the same. ठीक है, the dressing was not some sport freak. They were running in some other dress. Okay, go on.
Sir, the first imagination was it was to make a sports event or a running event.
ठीक है.
But then I saw their clothes. They were wearing shirt and pants.
Okay.
And then I was stuck. Like, what should I make on this?
Why get stuck? Have you never seen people running in non-sports dresses?
Sort of, sir. I was not able to make a good story. I was stuck in the second story only.
I won't comment on it unless I see the picture and the story, and I won't comment even if I see only one picture and one story. I need your entire psychological responses for me to tell anything about you,
Right,
about
sir.
your overall practice, etc.
Right, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, guys, I'm very sorry we are out of time. I have another meeting at 7:45. I need to prepare for it. So thank you all for joining. You paid good attention, and most of you asked very good doubts also. Some people asked repetitive doubts or not so important ones, but that is all right. Good to have. If you have any doubts, please don't hesitate कि मैंने थोड़ा sarcasm किया आज. I'm very sorry for it. All doubts are genuine because of the misconceptions you have and lack of understanding. Those doubts may come. So I am no one to judge you for that. Please ask your doubts. Although you feel they are generic, nonsensic doubts, it's okay to ask. Please ask in the group, and whenever we have live sessions every Saturday, I'll anyway come live. So you can ask your doubts then also. Because abhi time kam hai, so I am not taking the last few doubts. I'll end this call now. Thank you all for joining. Tomorrow we'll continue with WATs and SRTs and SD. Chalo, have a nice day. Bye bye. And whoever hasn't filled that review, please do it यार. अभी कितनी बार रिक्वेस्ट करूं? हो गया? Bye bye. Good evening.